I'm not that kind of person you can think that you go on television, or they want I was living there 20 years ago. So what? You're a squatter.
Just making up more money to give people notice of eviction, that you have revoked their land and you allocated it to somebody that is on your own state. You know, there's something fishy about it. You revoke, you give them a notification after you have already revoked without them even knowing, and allocated it without them knowing. So you revoke and allocated before you even give them notice. No, now with Sh0ck, you revoke, allocated, and give Sh0ck in less than 2 weeks.
Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Guys, no be small thing though, as Wike don finally reply Verydarkman. Wike say e no get wetin Verydarkman go do, e no get wetin Nigerians go do to make her stop wetin e dey do. He say now those land for Abuja, nobody go fit stop am. He say the land belong to government and nobody get the right to make am stop wetin e dey do. He say not even Verydarkman, nobody go fit blackmail. Guys, no be small thing as Wike say the demolition must continue. Now Verydarkman don make video concerning the thing. My people, no be small thing. Guys, let me leave you to watch the full video. Please guys, don't forget to like, comment and share this video.
Alright, so as you can see, Senate orders FCT Minister Wike to halt further demolition of structures except those authorized by the courts of competent jurisdiction following outcry from residents. So the news says the Senate have resolved to investigate the recent demolitions in the Federal Capital Territory and has set up an investigative committee to investigate the matter. The resolution was made after a motion was moved during Thursday plenary by Senator Tr0uble, representing FCT Senatorial District, who called the attention of the Senate to the matter. She also expressed concern over the alleged illegal demolition of structures in the nation's capital and called for an immediate stop to further demolitions, including estates already marked. Natasha Akpoti Uduangan, PDP Kogi Central, seconded the motion, saying the exercise should be stopped pending the outcome of the Senate investigation into the matter. In his remark, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio said the Senate cannot outrightly prevent the Minister of FCT Sh0ck Wike from demolition structures in the nation's capital. Akpabio, however, explained that all demolition could not be stopped because the court ordered some. Now one for there na 50-50 rule. Na 50-50. So basically, they are trying to say, Wike, stop first. Let's do some investigation. But at the same time, they are still saying that even if Wike decides to continue, it's going to continue and they cannot do anything about it. So basically, even the Senate does not have the power to tell Wike to stop. But it's a start because they've told him to stop first. So hopefully, Sh0ck Wike will stop and do a little investigation before going into all this. Now, my message to Sh0ck Wike is simple, right? Sh0ck Wike is doing an amazing job in Abuja. I'm not even going to lie to you. He's doing an amazing job in Abuja. The roads he's creating, he has created a lot of roads. Even some places, I was born here in Abuja, so I know there are some places where I never thought there would be road, right? So he has created more roads and he's doing well, some bridges here and there. But again, you cannot, in Sh0ck Wike, you will not let things like this spoil what you are doing in Abuja. You will not let things like this spoil what you are doing in Abuja. Please, just do some investigation before you carry out this demolition. And there are some places that you demolish, like that other place that we were the other time. One woman, I did not even say this, after the demolition, those people were outside. One of the women was pregnant. She gave birth inside that coach. She gave birth to twins. And the twins passed on, and the woman also passed on there, right there. They took her the next day because she's a Muslim. Took her the next day and they went to go and bury her because it didn't happen like in the evening. I think it happened in the evening. So they took her in the morning, early hours of the morning, and they went to go and bury the woman. So if you are giving them like a prior notice that you want to demolish, or maybe relocate them somewhere, because at the end of the day, the essence of putting you into power is to create betterment in the society, to develop us, to develop the economy, to better the lives of Nigerians. So you said the place was a shanty and all that, no problem, but at least relocate them or start developing low-cost housing for the poor people. That's also development. That's also development. Imagine an FCT where there's an area where, okay, this is low cost. This is low cost, there's light, they are paying their taxes, if they cannot pay, they can evacuate them and let them go to their villages. At least that one, nobody go put them on stock. But it's not that, this one cannot afford, this one is a shanty, you just scatter back. But how do we become developed? And those people now where you just scatter their own place now, those one can't turn terrorists for our head. They'll come start to steal, they kidnap, they do all those sort of things. You understand? The fact that you're doing this thing does not mean we cannot see the good things that you're doing. You're doing good well and you're doing well in Abuja. But all this demolition, you have to do it the right way. That's all. I know they're against your work. I don't know you, I've never met you before. The only thing I do is to speak up against injustice and just making up more money to give people notice of eviction, that you have revoked their land and you allocated it to somebody that is on your own state. There's something fishy about it. You revoke, you give them a notification after you have already revoked without them even knowing, and allocated it without them knowing. So you revoke and allocated before you even give them notice. No, now with Sh0ck, you revoke, allocated, and give Sh0ck in less than 2 weeks. Come on.
The ongoing demolition of homes and communities in the Federal Capital Territory on the orders of FCT Minister Sh0ck Wike have sparked protests. Well, on Wednesday, residents of Life Camp voiced their anger over the revocation of their land interests, calling the action illegal. Videos circulating on social media show FCT officials arriving with a bulldozer to carry out demolitions, but faced stiff resistance from the community. Let's take a look.
They have come with the bulldozer to come and destroy the property. Everybody, please come out.
What about the gate? Wait. You will kill us, oh. You will kill me. You will kill me. Open the gate. Bring out your phone, video. Because we see what's going on.
Look. We have an order of court. Everybody is watching. This is streaming on Arise. It's streaming on Arise. It's streaming on the news. Everybody is watching. It's streaming on Arise. You want to destroy? We're taking pictures of you and making. It's streaming on Arise video. Look at that. No, take your pictures now. It's streaming on Arise. You people come and destroy now. Look at. They came today to come and destroy. You people want to destroy. It's a lie. Where are you going to? Come and destroy.
Let's people. Criminals.
The fear of Arise is the beginning of wisdom. Really, basically, it wasn't streaming on Arise. It really wasn't streaming on Arise. But of course, they used Arise to usher them out of their community. Well, all right. Meanwhile, activist Martins Vincent Oshe, popularly known as Verydarkman, shared a video during his visit to the community that revoked the land, which he said originally belonged to a late prominent military officer. Verydarkman said the officer's family has been occupying the land since 1984 and alleged that the FCT minister revoked the land and reallocated it to his associates. Let's take a look.
Behind me is the estate where Wike is trying to forcefully collect. Now, these people have been here since 1984, where they have allocated this land to them. They have the papers, they have all the legal documents. And Wike woke up one morning and said he has revoked the land, that the land is vacant. And now he has allocated it to this person. Now, I have the RFO and the CFO to the people he allocated it to. He allocated it to Verydarkman Nigerians Limited, which they contacted them, they are not in existence. These same Verydarkman are allegedly the people that are currently managing Wike's hotel in Tr0uble. Now, the other person that has a big share in the whole of this thing is the head and the leader of the minority in House of Reps in the name of Kingsley Chinda. The person that owns this land, the person that has the legal document of this land, passed on just 4 years ago. This man was the first cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy. If this kind of thing can happen to him after he passed, after the service, if it can happen to him, you that is a current colonel, current general, current whatever thing, and you cannot open your mouth to talk against this injustice that Wike wants to do here, mind you, tomorrow will be your turn.
Rufai.
Okay, very well. So this matter, we had a very important guest yesterday,
Yes.
Madam Richard Lori Ogebo, and she was here to talk about all of this, and she also made most of these allegations. In fact, like I was just telling you, that the matter of land grabbing is something that should be investigated. And Natasha Akpoti, Senator representing Kogi, has also raised that matter in the Senate. And I think we should amplify it. We need to make very, very strong investigations. I remember me telling Madam Richard Lori Ogebo yesterday that when she said, the companies were linked to Wike and all that, I said she should provide proof. So that we have had evidence to be able to say, okay, this is the case as regards this. But it is very sad. You see, we keep talking about investors not wanting to come. And these are the problems. We keep talking about challenges with investing in the real estate sector. If this can be done to somebody of that caliber in this country, how about a case where an external person, for instance, a real estate investor out of New York says, I want to come and invest in Nigeria. And guess what he does? He buys land and all of this happens and he loses money. He's going to chase him away. And that's why I say the failure of Nigeria can also be related to government and government officials. That's why investigation should be done as regards this. Because in all of this now, we're having government officials that are very bullish. They will say, when we talk about these things, that, this, you don't want the interest of the country. But these are things that are happening that government officials themselves should fix. And it's not that we're doing anything glory, as regards to Arise TV. I mean, that was just out of it. But we should have a society that government officials can respect the sanctity of contracts and people will not be bullied because people have some level of personal interest as alleged in some quarters.
Yeah. All right. Quickly.
I wanted to just say something. That number one, the FCTA and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, both as legal entities, as legal personalities, are not above the laws of the land. This is a very touchy issue because property is very important to people. Oh, yes. When we had the Chief Mrs. Rita Lori Ogebo here yesterday, she kept talking about the legacy of her husband, a man who fought during the Civil War, who helped to, contribute to the making of a united Nigeria, and also about the inheritance of her children. And she was saying, look, she has a responsibility to protect her husband's legacy. I guess the same is for other persons who are involved in this revocation of rights of occupancy, certificates of occupancy, and whose properties have been threatened by demolition. Now, I started by saying the FCTA, the minister himself, they are both not above the laws of Nigeria. Right. Persons that I agree should rush very quickly. I know go to court in Nigeria looks like a political thing, but the law still works. People can get a restraining order And if they have, a proper documentation, as has been pointed out by those arguing the matter, they should just go to court and say, you cannot demolish somebody's land illegally. Look at the cost, look at the pain. And then where issues of integrity are involved, with the minister being accused of taking land from people and giving to his cronies, he owes the public an explanation.
Let me ask Wike himself, how will you feel tomorrow after all your labor, after all this giddy, you work, you gather, you acquire, you gather, at the end of the day, maybe few years after you don't go to glory, somebody wait there for power now, come they follow your children, they drag all these things when you don't acquire. How will you feel? That is how that old veteran will be feeling in his grave. Nigerian army, you people are supposed to stand by this family. Nigerian army, you people are supposed to stand by this family, because on a normal day, when person don't day army, it's almost like your whole family in a military. And when the person don't pass on, your whole family can still get military covering. That is how it's supposed to be. So whoever is the current chief of army, whatever, Oga, you should find out what is happening with this family. Because it is very wrong that someone who gave his life to this whole organization, this whole country called Nigeria, they go to treat a family like this after you don't go. The funny part is, it can be you tomorrow. If you keep quiet, it can be you. You chief of defense staff, it can be you tomorrow. Tomorrow one person will just come. Nobody say they don't say you don't get, you get the land, and you get the land. That thing one that they fear, one that they like. You don't say I'm like oppression. Hey, go try oppress army man. What did you say? Make I'm like oppression. Imagine say that oppression one that they kick against. Now that oppression, go. They call you oppress your family. You guys, you need to stand up for this family. It makes no sense. Imagine using another company. Now you get the company. They use and take buy land. All these lands you acquire. What are you acquiring them for? What are you using them for? That is the problem. People only they belly full. Chop. Your mouth don't food, even they pour. All your neck everywhere don't food. What are you acquiring all these things for? And imagine if these people, this family did not come online. Say somebody, I saw somebody's comment on Verydarkman's page, and the person said the family should take Wike to court. It's not just about taking Wike to court. You don't know who Wike wife be. Imagine taking my husband to court, and I am the chief justice. What serious thing can you do? If my husband sleep for bed, my husband bets me, tell me say, baby, do it like this, I'll think about it, I'll find it. And you see these people called lawyers and justices, they go twist am when we say even you go apologize. Now you are not even buying the land. You did not come to meet them that you want to buy 1 hectare. You did not come to meet them that you want to compensate them. They should just evict. You want to take it. Now so something of 1984. I don't have much to say. All I'm saying is this: if you feel what is happening in this country is good, and even we will they talk on about they try to shut us down. One day, if it be your turn, somebody like Mike now, I know say Mike will come. Verydarkman, be careful. I beg, be careful, because this talk when they talk so, and they fear for you. Yeah. Mike, imagine all this land where you buy up at that. This is my guest house. This is my hotel. This is my this. Tomorrow one person come. Say I be wanting for Edo. Clear the whole thing. Take your property. How do you feel? Let us continue. We're gonna not talk. Everybody keep quiet. Watch and wait for your turn. Now breakfast to go reach everybody.
I'm not take blackmail to get something from government. You can't. You cannot. Recently, we told Venezuela to quit from the southern business area. When Venezuela came to Abuja, they asked for a site for them to do their construction. That site does not mean it belongs to Venezuela. Venezuela has finished their job. They have to quit the land. You cannot tell me if they give you a site because of their construction, you finish. The land now turns to be your own. Is it possible? Show us the document that belongs to you. I'm not that kind of person you can think that you go on television, or they want I was living there 20 years ago. So what? You're a squatter. So what? You're a squatter. If you like, go and carry everybody. What is wrong is wrong. You go back, you send people to beg me, then you go on television to tell people that they came to take their land. You said the land was allocated to a riversman. So what? The riversman is not entitled to have a land in Abuja. You will tell me who is that person that is entitled to have a land in Abuja. You can't tell me that. If you want me to come publish names of people who have land in Abuja, I will go and publish, let Nigerians see. If you want land, you know the right thing to do. You know the right step to take. Through blackmail, you won't get it. You don't get it. If your husband had a company who did a job for Abuja and had a site to stay, then it doesn't make it your husband's property. It doesn't. It doesn't. It is for you to come and say, please, we have this problem. How do you help us? And not to begin to blackmail people, tell people to go to social media. Mr. Wike has come to carry somebody's land.
Alright Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please my love, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.